Welcome to day 5 of our 7-day fast. You know, something this fast has shown me is how much I think about that food or activity I've given up this week. You know what? I realize I think about it way too much. I need to think about Jesus a whole lot more. Man, God is doing something in me. I hope He's doing something in you too. Well, let's go ahead. Let's jump into today's devotional as we walk through the book of Ephesians. We're in chapter 5, and there's a verse in that chapter that brought something to my mind. Have you ever known someone that sleeps so hard they could be described as dead to the world? And I have. My brother-in-law, Jeff, that man sleeps hard. You know, we're at a church retreat, and he's asleep sawing some serious logs. And he said, hey, wake me up at a certain time. So the time comes, and I say, Jeff, time to get up. There's no movement, no response. So I say it louder, Jeff, get up. Nothing. No response. Now I'm yelling, Jeff, get up. Nothing. I start shaking him like, time to get up. Man, I would have thought this man was dead except for the deep snores emanating from this sleeping man. This man sleeps dead to the world. No one can wake him but him. See, the truth is that some people, they're like that spiritually. And that is a scary spot to be. I pray that I will always be sensitive to the alarm clock of the Spirit that wakes my soul from slumber. The Apostle Paul said this in Ephesians 5:14. He says, awake, O sleeper, rise up from the dead, and Christ will give you light. I'll be honest with you, I like to sleep sometimes. And I may not be a fan of alarm clocks, but I really need them. The alarm clocks, they remind me that I have something more important to do than slumber. I have a mission. The alarm clock says it's time to get up and make a difference. I'm praying right now that this verse and the alarm clock of your soul reads 5:14. It's from Ephesians, and it says, awake, O sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will give you light. It's time to sense the prompting of the Spirit to get up. The light of Jesus wants to shine in you and through you. Let's talk of spiritual alarm clock. You know what? It's challenging me to ask an important question of myself. Maybe you need to ask yourself this too. We need to ask ourselves, you know, when is the last time I've sensed the prompting of the Holy Spirit? In Romans 8:14, Paul says it's part of our identification as children of God is that we are led by the Spirit. When is the last time you've been led by the Spirit to do or to say something? Now that verse could be a huge alarm clock for you right now, and that is a good thing. Let's stop what we're doing right now. You know, unless you're driving, pull off to the side of the road, find a parking spot. Let's stop what we're doing right now, quiet our minds and our souls. Let's ask God's Spirit to lead us. The Holy Spirit's a person, so talk to Him like one. Prayer might sound like something like this. Holy Spirit, I invite you to lead me today. I want to hear you. Direct me. Lead me as you wish. And then wait on Him. Listen for Him. Don't rush this. I encourage you. Pray this throughout the day. Before you go on break and head to the break room, pray, Spirit of God, lead me to the right person. Show me who I need to encourage today, to pray with, to listen to speak the truth in love to. Before you sit down at family dinner, pray this, Lord, help me discern when I need to speak, and what I need to say, and how I need to say it. Help me to ask the right questions, and give me the wisdom to provide the right answers. You know, Lord, lead me to represent your love to my family tonight. You know, if you've fallen asleep spiritually, you aren't too far off from Him. You're not done. The short devotion, maybe this right here is an alarm clock for you. The fact that you're still listening to me tells me that you're ready to wake up. Pray that prayer right now. Stop this video right now. Get on your knees and pray. You're ready for an awakening. Another word for that is revival. It's time for your spirit and soul to be revived. Time for your own personal revival right where you're at. You don't even need to wait for Sunday. I believe it's happening right now for you. It's your spiritual alarm clock from Ephesians 5:14. Awake, O sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will give you light.